Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of Tantei wa mo Shindeiru. And last episode, a lot of interesting stuff going on. We got like this new apprentice detective, like a mini detective, age not really known. Like she gave us the age that she thinks she is grammar. Kimi, not so sure on that one. It's up in the air. You know, she's got like amnesia or something, so nobody really knows for sure. Also, Siesta, we got to see a new side of her, like a drunk side, a really cute side, which is great. And Kimi probably saw a whole bunch of sides of her that night, so that was all pretty good stuff. And Fubi, yeah, Fubi's her name. We kind of discovered that the last Fubi we talked to probably wasn't the real Fubi, so, and we've had some shape-shifting shenanigans before, so yeah, we're definitely getting into it now. So let's jump in and see exactly how our detectives and sidekick handle the situation. So 3, 2, 1, play. Bum 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 bum. Somebody eating like chips or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think carrots are supposed to sound like that when consumed. I've never eaten a carrot, I wouldn't know. So then what's up with imposter Fubi? Possibilities that we saw. Okay. Okay, that's where we're okay. Gotcha. So she now has the ability. Possibly. Probably. That's quite the way to phrase it. That's what we're here for. But now we gotta have to be careful of like whoever we interact with, make sure they're who they seem to be. Hello. Nice to see you're still around. Alicia. Yeah, we're with you there. They generally should. You know, it's still successes are successes. uh, that line worked a little bit better in the Japanese. She just wants to help, guys, can't we? Well, yeah, she's adorable. I mean, no. I should have known she'd bring that up. I don't like the sound of that. Like, I appreciate the spirit, but don't do anything stupid. Oh, okay, so. Gotcha. So not too bad if you still can have Kimi help. Uh-huh. Don't take my sidekick away from me. Her beloved sidekick. Are those police sirens? Can't be good. Uh, yeah, well, we're just having our banter. People are out there dying. Yeah, don't push yourself. We definitely need to put a stop to this. It's a good question. Don't glare. She's just doing her job. Somebody's got to ask the important questions. Stop showing the picture, please. It hurts. As they're just kind of sitting across. That's essentially what I'm doing, just sitting across watching the emotional scene. Still gotta kind of cover your bases. I mean, I get it. She is a professional legendary detective sidekick. Don't question her too much. Okay, are you being sneaky for a reason? You're not as stealthy as you think you are. Well, yeah, definitely natural. You're getting kind of flustered, Kimmy. What do you have? I guess, yeah, put out your hand. Oh, a ring. Okay. Not helping the lolly kind of accusation right now. Going for the head pat. Nope, not today. Not for a bad kid. And humble, you know. Literally put a ring on it. You see anyone else? See anyone else here? Apparently, this is not optional. Well, which one is a right finger in this context? This is happening now. Okay. This really did take a turn, didn't it? I'm just kind of waiting for somebody to interrupt it at this point. Like somebody just walks in on it, you know. Wonder what exactly is happening here. And there you go. We are now husband and wife. Hopefully Siesta doesn't find out. And there's somebody. I think that's Siesta, yeah. Well, is it too late to say it's not what it looks like? Not that her eyes are open to see it, but... Okay, here it comes. Maybe some questions will be asked. Maybe some... Yeah, I mean, there's really no other way to take that. She came to apologize and make up and all that, and that's what she walked in on. If she was, you would have given her a ring. What? God, it looks spiffy. My intended what? I'm not quite sure what that means. I didn't hear what the Japanese word was either, so... Okay. This girl. Okay. Just, yeah, as you do. There it is. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand the reasoning behind it. Even if, you know, the authorities might not. I don't know it's gonna make her any happier. I definitely get that. The important things. So the detective is an opportunity to be a new person, a new world. Yeah, she still has a ring on. Hand holding. Okay. It actually is a quite nice ring. And she's gone. She go out the window? Is that why it's open? So, yeah, we have the tracking device, so it's not too bad. Which, I think he said doubles as a way of making sure she's okay, health-wise. Somebody hiding behind one of those pillars? Ah, siesta, but is the real one. Right. Right. That is certainly a possibility. Considering hell it can be anyone. So it was in the ring. That is something I considered last episode, but if that's the case, that definitely opens up possibilities a lot. I don't know what to believe anymore. Like, I'm not sure this is even siesta. Yeah, that does sound really suspicious. I can't deny that. And that dark room story doesn't help anything. Right. She was adorable, so I really don't want to believe that. Like, they're showcasing some real emotion there, so that's why it's really hard to believe it. Okay. This I did not quite see coming. Yeah, we're not gonna deny that. Uh, but the ring. Is he gonna start? Well, it's one hell of a tear. Oh no! Those are some dead eyes. I mean, they're still siesta. Good thing we had backup. But please don't shoot. But that's Alicia. Okay, people just keep showing up. Uh, uh, who even are you? Oh yeah, Chameleon, he was a character too, wasn't he? I mean, on the bright side, she didn't get shot, I guess. Fair enough. Rescue Alicia. After a quick shopping trip. Okay, I get it. That's nice. Get some apples for our apple-loving girl. Yeah, I was waiting for the Soshite. There we go. Spes is the name of the next episode. Yeah, that's a big evil organization, right? Okay. Okay. Well, that was the 8th episode of yeah, Tantei wa mo Shindeiru. Sometimes it messes me up when I'm trying to say the number of the episode, but I have the preview episode number right in front of me, because those are two different numbers. But anyway, that was the 8th episode. So where do I even start with this one? This one was probably one of, if not the most emotional episode in the show so far. Definitely got me close to tearing up at least 2 or 3 points. So where do I begin? So It is great how so many scenes like that don't seem like they have too much importance or meaning. They always like there's always a scene that makes it clear that there was a big purpose to that scene that wasn't completely clear at the time, right? Because yeah, the focus was kind of on Alicia this episode because she's got a lot going on. What do we know about her before this episode? We knew she had some amnesia thing, and she supposedly was 17, right? That was pretty much about it. But this episode definitely expanded on that a bit more. Obviously, I was a little bit suspicious of her previous episode because as Siesta kind of said at a certain point, she's this random amnesia girl that shows up here amidst this all these crimes and stuff. Like, it's too much to be a coincidence, even though sometimes you kind of have to take the concept with a grain of salt because works of fiction, a lot of time they will have coincidences, a lot of them, because it just keeps things exciting, right? So it's one of those things you can't really judge too well. But, you know, in universe, from her perspective, it makes perfect sense that she would say that. And it is, yeah, it does seem to be a bit too much of a coincidence because she clearly was, like, affiliated with Spes in some way, right? So now that I think, yeah, some of the things she said before kind of make a bit more sense now. The whole dark room thing, because she was probably kept under lock and key for a while until she escaped somehow, some way, got out there. Separate amnesia somehow, but also has kind of like a bit of a dual personality thing going on. Like she gets those dead eyes probably every time she like attacks somebody, including Kimi, who she attacked in this episode. Luckily, she didn't quite get to stab him, but there were clues that were mentioned, like the missing knife, which is a big one. Now that I think about it, but like I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to think about Alicia being an enemy, right? Because we did have those really emotional scenes. The one with the mother who lost her daughter, right? That was a big one because you can't really. Because the daughter obviously died to whoever was doing the killings, stealing the hearts or whatever. So you can't really, if you're the person responsible for that, you can't just showcase a lot of genuine sympathy, empathy, remorse, emotion, whatever you want to call it, towards it and comfort the mother like that. Like you'd have to be some sort of just top level psychopath, sociopath, whatever, that's done a lot of like training and stuff to even have a chance of pulling something like that off. And that's obviously more than a little bit of a stretch. So the fact that she did react the way that she did a lot for me to like pull back my suspicions on her. But they did kind of have a reason for that, the whole split within herself, her heart, her mind, whatever you want to call it, right? So yeah, we had a lot of like moments between her and Kimi in this episode. Literally got down on one knee, gave her a ring, just going to full marriage proposal mode, which Siesta did walk in on, so that was quite a thing. So it does have a tracker in it. So did he just like lie before when he said the tracker was somewhere else? I guess it makes sense because otherwise she might ditch the ring to ditch the tracker. So yeah, that does make sense, that kind of lie. So so what else do I want to say about the episode? Obviously, Siesta and Kimi had a bit of a fight where we even had a scene where he was trying to like rationalize it. Like, we've been together for all this time. Of course, we'll occasionally have a fight. That's completely normal. You know, I'm sure we'll make up. Like, I love the little kind of like monologue he went on, like out loud monologue, because it sounded like he was trying to convince himself more than anyone else, even though he was saying it all out loud. So that was a fairly amusing scene because Kimi's usually pretty stoic, pretty calm, cool, collected. So whenever he does have these moments where he gets kind of flustered, it's kind of fun to watch on that basis. Also, the whole how to deal with Alicia thing, getting back to the subject of fights, they both kind of had a different idea of how to deal with it. There was that one scene where I think it was Siesta that said, "You were trying to do the right thing, I was trying to do the right thing," and that is how it is. Like, there was no malice driven by either of their actions, even though they were in opposition to each other. But luckily, we did not end up killing her, and we did kind of agree by the end to go rescue her, right? So that'll be our next big mission. So hopefully that goes well. I actually somehow completely forgot Chameleon was even a thing. I mean, that's somewhat ironic, you know, because he turns invisible. So and he only had like a small amount of screen time to begin with. So I did kind of forget about him. So just raising her up with his giant invisible tentacle. But seeing her cry like that, it hurts. It hurts. There was these 3 or 4 points in this episode that hurt quite a bit, especially in that one scene with the mother when they kept panning over to the picture. Like, damn, I was like, could you please stop doing that? Like, it was such a good picture. Like, you could just really feel the emotions behind it, you know, in the scene, in the moment when it was taken, and now she's been taken away. Like, it's not fun to think about that. So, yeah, I mean, at least she has a fun character. Just, hopefully, yeah, hopefully we can rescue her. I'm just kind of skimming through, see if there's anything else I wanted to touch on. I don't believe so. Just another solid episode of the show. Another emotional episode of the show. And the detective still hasn't died yet. That's a good thing. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you click that like button, support me on Patreon, leave a comment if you got something to say, you know, all that good stuff. And bye-bye.